I'm not going to turn my video on tonight because I'm still not 100%. Let's see if I can figure this out. If you can hear me, will you guys say hello? Can anybody hear me? Hey, Julie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I was just making sure because I usually have the video on, but I'm not turning it on tonight. We are we were day 3 of the flu in this house, so I am going to keep this meeting short and sweet tonight.
I understand.
I don't know how long I'll have a voice anyways. I do want to just kind of make sure I just kind of go over go over everything that's happening right now. And so let's see. Let's get the there it is. Okay. I'll start here at the bottom of the list. So when you go to 31 today, right now, if you look under 411, it's kind of showing you everything that's happening right now. And one of the things I would love for you to do is take the You Are You challenge. You can use the photo frames on Facebook. And if you go and check that out right now, you can usually wave your mouse or, go to edit your profile picture and the frames will pop up. And right now you can do the You Are You challenge because this month, all of our roundup is going to Girl Talk. If you're not familiar with Girl Talk, I want to encourage you to go and check out the gifts page, which is under Scoop, or you can actually just go to How Do We Give on your own personal website and share that with your friends and family and customers. So far, with just a few days into February, we've already rounded up over $2,000 and about almost 300 in Canada. And that's going to go to Girl Talk. So our goal this month is $60,000. So remind your customers on Facebook parties and home parties and retail orders to round up. And remember, you can round up your business supplies and you can round up market orders, 31 market orders, all of that stuff. The summer kickoff event, if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do that. You can go under the 411 and you can see it there. So basically what they do is they're going to share with you some of the summer essentials that are coming. And I love this because now that our catalog is 6 months long, these gift guides that come out about halfway through a new catalog just kind of give us some newness and something fun to share. So, sorry, I hiccups. Save the date, February 22nd. You can see here it says no registration, no fee and no registration, but you can just click on here and you can see all of the information. And, you're allowed to get together with other team members and watch it together, whatever you want to do. But this is for the consultants to enjoy what's coming out. Kit free enrollment. If you are on Facebook on our team page, I just shared an opportunity event that 31 is doing with Home Office. That's us, Home Office Direct. It's on our team page, but it's a tool for you. You wouldn't be adding potential recruits to it. It's for you to learn a little bit more about recruiting. So whether 31 is a hobby for you or you're really, you're looking at leadership, whatever, recruiting is something that everyone can do. It doesn't have to be just for leaders. It's something fun. So remember, the kit free enrollment is still available. Again, this is all under 31. 31today.com. All right, so I don't know if you've seen our February incentive. I love it when they do incentives. So it looks like they're going to be doing one about every other month. So this month, I love this. So if you at least do $500 in orders this month, you're going to get the large utility tote, this one right here, in this twill stripe. Twill stripe is one of my favorite prints right now. But then if you do at least 1,000, you're going to get this clear tote in the clear tote slice of summer. How cute is that? I think that's adorable. So something fun for you, and you're going to get a chance to earn those just by doing what you already love, and that's partying. So remember, when you place 31 market orders, when you do personal orders, party orders, it doesn't matter as long as it gets to 500. And for those of you who are in your start swell, not only would you earn the large utility tote, but you're also earning your 25% in business credit. So you're kind of getting the best of both worlds. So you guys who are new, take advantage of these incentives. This is really pretty fun. Okay, so all of that's under 411 if you want to check out more information on the February sales. Let's see, Celebrate and Connect. I don't know what the amenity is going to be, but make sure you register for your local Celebrate and Connect. You just, go to all the information there. You can, I've got a little bit of a different page because I'm a host, but you can go and just click and find a meeting near you. There's lots of questions there. And then, you're going to be able to go and meet some other consultants in your area. So that's pretty fun. Trying to think if there's anything else. Let's see. Let's look under Scoop. I think that's it for right now. So let's stop sharing. All right. So basically just, February is a short month. Don't let it sneak out and get away from you. I'm going to try to do some more fun things online this month. I don't have a lot of time to get to home parties. I do have one on the books, but, you can do different fun things if you have private groups or if you are doing, fun things in your community. Look for ways to get out there and meet people. Take advantage of this 31 market. I thought we would sit here for a minute and just see if you guys had any questions about the 31 market. All of that information for those of you who are watching this recording later is all under Scoop and 411. So all of those links are there for you to go and click through and figure it out. But I thought we would just talk about 31 market for a second. Does anybody have any specific questions about that? Because this is brand new. And every day I think of new ways to use it, and I'm so excited about it.
Can you share some of the ways that you're thinking about using it?
Yeah. Well, for instance, every Christmas and every spring, I get bags for Pace Center for Girls for Christmas gifts and graduation gifts. And I usually find sponsors to help me pay for them. And what I would usually do is I would work it around the customer special so I could get the most bang for my buck, because I would have just sponsors. I would just say, sponsor what you want. If you want to help me with $20, $30, $40, whatever. But now I'm going to be able to use that market, that 31 market, and get these bags at 40% off and get more girls sponsored for less money. So I'm planning on totally using that savings to help me get more people involved with sponsoring these bags. Because I've never wanted to make money off of those sort of giving backs. I've never wanted to make a commission off of that. In fact, I worked hard to make sure those people who were involved with those sort of things with me giving back didn't see it as a way for me to make money. So now I can truly say, hey, I'm going to order this under my 31 market, and we're going to get 40% off of these bags, and you guys are going to help me sponsor these bags for these girls, and I'm not getting the commission from it. This is a great discount offered straight from 31. Just kind of makes me feel really good about doing that. Another thing is I had a friend who owns a personal business, and she wanted to do gifts for her employees, but you can only claim $25 per employee for gifts. And so she really couldn't find anything that she really loved in the catalog for under $25. And so when I told her about the market, she lit up because it totally opened up to more things that she could give. So I'm going to reserve this for bulk orders for customer appreciation, for, giving back to my community. So if you're doing chemo care bags, or if you're doing, lunch boxes for foster kids or anything like that, I would be very careful about buying it at 40% off and turning around and selling it for more, because you have to keep track of the extra taxes. Do you know what I mean by that? So I'm gonna use this as straight up 40% off. I'm not gonna try to resell anything higher.
That's what I was thinking, because I don't want to have to get a tax ID and all of that.
Yep. I have no interest in being involved with any of the taxing. So I would try to keep this just really straightforward. If you have a smart tax brain and you can figure all that out and you don't mind keeping record of the taxes, that's fine. Because when it comes down to it, the parties are still the better deal because you can include the customer special and you get the hostess rewards. This really is reserved for getting those bulk orders, doing that fundraising, doing those, special bags or whatever it is that you're doing. I would really keep it, to that. There was something else, and for like those of you who work with like real estate agents, I would pass this savings on to them because you want them in your pocket. You want them to keep coming back to you. You want to be able to contact them and say, hey, are you ready to order your closing gifts this month? Because guess what? Now I can give you 40% off the top. And yeah,
but you're not making money on that, correct?
You're not, but you're getting your name out there.
Got it.
And you can ask them if you can attach your business card to that order. That's fine. To me, you're not really going to be making a lot of money off of real estate agents anyways, but you're still getting the personal volume on the 40% off part. So if it's, $100 order, the 40% off, it becomes $60. You're getting the $60 personal volume.
Right.
So if, I don't plan on blasting this on social media. There's only going to be a certain few people I even offer this to. And then I will reserve it for myself for like Susie does. So if she wants to order a set of wedding gifts to raffle off that day or whatever, order a set on the market.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? I'm having issues with this today. Can you hear me at all? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear, but there's like background.
That's not from me, so somebody's got background noise.
Someone's not muted.
This one. Let's see. Does that help? I muted somebody's. I'm not sure whose it is. But what part did you not hear, Susie? Did you, what basically, like I was using Susie as an example. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's much better.
Everybody, you muted themselves, so now nobody's talking.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So yeah, I was using Susie as an example because, like if she's going to something like a wedding show, she'll put together like a display, and now she can use this 40% off instead of paying full price, and maybe then she can turn around and resell it at that discount, or give it as a raffle. I know we're not supposed to sell. Let me take that back. I know we're not supposed to sell products at a discount that are current. So maybe use them as a raffle, or pass that savings on to a great customer or something like that. But any and all ideas that you guys have, again, I want to stay away from any icky tax issues. But my biggest thing is, my husband gets thank you gifts for his customers. He's obviously getting that discount.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I think if you're going to use the market and buy things at 40% off and then sell them, if you want my 2 cents, that's a really, it's not a nice thing to do to your fellow 31 sisters.
That's why I took that back. You can't resell it at that discount. That's why I took it back.
But even if you sell it at, 30% off.
You can't. No, you can't sell it at a discount at all if it's current.
Okay, good.
No,
so what would happen if you do?
Go out, please. CAGs would get you.
Okay.
CAGs would come after you. Career and guidelines. No, you're right, Susie. That's why I took that back, because you can't sell any current products at a discount.
Good.
But, unless you're using the 31 market, like I said, for those bulk orders, and that's why they have it where you can only ship it to yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, but no.
Well, like somebody can't call you and be like, "Ooh, Susie, use your 31 market and send me a big old order." It's not going to let you go in there and change the address and send it to somebody. It can only come to you.
Okay.
And so you're right. We have to be really careful about selling, at a discount, like going on Facebook and saying, hey, I can get all my friends and family 40% off, because no, we can't.
Right. That's what am I
Right.
on mute? No.
No, you're not on mute, but yeah. So we'll all keep an eye on the career guide. I'm sorry, on the FAQs, and as questions and answers come up, we'll make sure we all stay legit on that. And I'll make sure that everything I'm doing is legit as well. But I think the whole idea was for us to be able to, as consultants, get those discounts for ourselves. Like. And you know what? I do need to confirm that I'm even allowed to offer that discount to my husband. I mean, I'm assuming I can.
Right.
We want to make sure we're above the line. But I would say the best thing is, like, when you're doing anything that doesn't involve reselling below a discount, like below a.
But so many 31 people do fundraisers.
Right.
That this is perfect for fundraisers.
You're right. So like if whoever buys, they buy at the normal price, they turn the check into you, because the money has to be written to you. You can only pay with your card, and then whatever's over, you could just give them back as what they earned.
Yeah, that's what I would hope.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Hi, Beverly.
So they give you a $4,000 order, and you put it in under that 40% discount, and then whatever's off the top, I'm assuming. So these are all things we're going to be learning together, like as we look at those questions. And so if you guys think of specific things, like over the next few weeks, you think of a way you want to use the 31 market, just shoot me a message, and we'll investigate together and see which way is the best way to do it, and make sure we're following all the guidelines. I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. In fact, let me see.
But like with your idea with the real estate agents, would you be able to offer them that 40% discount? Saying like, hey, if you buy 10 of them.
Yeah, let me look and see. I was just thinking, as soon as I said that and we started talking about how you can't really, let's see what it says. Let's see if we can find. Did they release the FAQs yet about it?
I think that's a great idea. If you up your minimum, then you can use the market. You know what I mean?
Right.
Don't just give it away to somebody who's ordering one.
No, there's no way. But let me see. You're right, Julie. Let's see. Well, where is the announcement about 31 markets? You know what? I wonder if they haven't released all the FAQs yet. I wonder if they're still working through it. Let's sit on that for a little bit. I'm going to write myself a note. Can I get back to you on that, Julie?
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine.
I'm making myself a note.
I mean, I think it's a really good idea, but I see a lot of ways it can be abused. There's always good and there's always bad. And I just see I think with the marketplace, there's a lot of potential for abuse.
And that's why they did not want us saying that this was going to be around forever, because they really are out to see how it goes. So yeah, let me get back to you on that, because I'm going to ask if we're allowed to place a bulk order for like corporate gifts or anything and offer that to someone at 40% off, because it does kind of seem like you're selling below market, doesn't it? So
yeah, I think it's going to be a really slippery slope.
I know
a lot of things.
All right, well that's my tabled question then, and I'll take that to Brandy at home office and ask her because I can't find the facts. I wonder if they took the FAQs down because they're tweaking some answers. Maybe I bet you anything, as they answer questions, they're getting 100 more. So, all right, well, we'll come back to that. But meanwhile, if you guys want to think of ways that sound very honest and upright, how we can use the market, 31 market, then do that.
What was their reasoning for doing it this way? Do you know?
Do what?
What is their reasoning for doing it this way?
because so many other companies are doing this they've been doing it for years, and they just felt like they wanted to offer us what other companies are already doing. Like a legit discount to consultants.
I just feel like so many, well, I can only worry about me, but
right, we can only worry about ourselves, and that's why we as a team, we're going to come up with some fun and great ideas, and I will get permissions and figure out what is legit, and we'll stay ahead of the game, and I think it could potentially be great. I'll just find out, because that's my biggest question is, are we allowed to order like bulk orders for customers we want to do? I don't know. We shall see. It's funny because it all seemed like such a great idea until we started brainstorming, and then I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah, I know. I went on tonight and designed a few bags for myself out of the new spring line so I can show people, but other than that and fundraisers, I mean, I guess each individual consultant has the right to give it away to everybody at 40% off, I guess, if they want to, because they know that that's going to happen.
And I think,
but
right,
they're not going to get a paycheck.
Right. And I don't think we're allowed to advertise that.
Right.
I don't think that we're allowed to get on Facebook and be like, hey, I can get you 40% off. And we can't go into like buy, sell, trade groups and be like, hey, I can do 40% off. I think it has to be kind of like private. But again, I will confirm.
What is that noise?
I know I've seen in other groups and like on the Pink Sandbox and things where people will say, like, I offered my customer $10 off if they ordered $50 or more. I'm taking that out of my personal pocket and paying.
Right. Right.
I can see people doing this with the 40% off where they're going to say, like to a hostess, okay, if your party reaches $600, I'll give you one extra item at 40% off. I mean, I can just see people using it that way.
But that's kind of a good idea, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying I could see maybe using it that way of just telling like your hostess, not telling them you're getting it through the marketplace.
Right.
Just say, if you get a $100 order or
as an incentive, right?
Yeah, as an incentive, I'll give you 40% off one item of your choice. You don't have to tell them that you're doing it, and just say, I'll order that for you separately outside of your part.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you could do it that way.
Yeah.
You're not selling it to them. You're still
right.
It's a gift for them making their goal.
Right.
But even
incentive gifts,
and even then they'd have to write you a check because on that market,
right,
it has to be your form of credit.
Yep.
And they have to write a check, which I didn't know until just recently.
Yeah, so that's the only way I could think to use it. Is maybe that way. I just think, but like I said, I just think it can be a really slippery slope because if Susie tells her customer, hey, I can get you 40% off this and sells something lower, then my customer talks to her friend and they're going to be like, well, hey, why is she offering it and you're not?
I agree.
Right.
I think that's where it can be hurtful. But I think if people use it, as an incentive, like with hostesses and things like that, I can see it helping.
Yeah.
We are going to have that problem.
We are, but honestly, I have never in my 12 years lost a customer to something like that.
That's, Julie, I completely agree with that. I think when you buy from 31, you also are buying from the person.
Yeah.
And I think that our friends are our friends and our customers are our customers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've had customers who, will ask me for a deal, but they've never said, well, this person did this. They've never compared apples to oranges with me. So I think that any of those issues that do come up won't come up with a strong consultant, and that, but I agree. And let me just get with Brandy at home office about some of these questions. But I think we're all on a good track. I think we've all got some good ideas swirling around in our heads, and I'm excited to use it for I was thinking about using it to order stuff for my Hostess of the Month club and, that sort of thing, which would be kind of fun. So honestly, and sometimes it's just better just to grab on those customer specials, you know?
Right?
Yeah. But anyways, I think we'll find some really fun ways to use this, and you'll have an aha moment of what you can use this for. And, you know, it's going to become your like special way to use the 31 market. But again, I will find out. For everybody else listening, make sure you get registered for Celebrate and Connect meeting. I'm excited. I haven't seen what the amenity is. I have not seen what the content's going to be about. I'm super excited. Wherever you are, reach out, find your local meeting. If it's, you know, spring break for you somewhere, reach out to whoever the director is. Try to just connect with people. But I do hope that you will make it. I am on the verge of a coughing fit. So does anybody have any quick, like, last minute thoughts or questions before we kind of hang it up? Before I start losing it? I can feel it coming.
Nope, I'm good.
I hope I'm good. I hope you feel better.
But no,
I know.
I'm glad.
Everybody feels better. Hi, Beverly.
I'm
Yeah.
glad we had this conversation, because y'all made me think of some things that I had not thought to ask home office. So I've got a list of questions for them. They're going to make sure this is really clear, and for this road to be laid out really well for all of us. So
Can we get a top 10 maybe of the best do's and don'ts?
for the market,
Yeah.
I like it.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
don't undercut your fellow 31 sisters. Don't, you know what I mean?
I got it. I'm writing it down. Yes. Okay.
I think that would be a great, do use it for fundraisers. Do use it for your own personal new spring, you know, lineup. Don't use it for your,
Perfect.
you know, to get your name out there. Please don't use it to get your name out there.
Well, no, they'd just be cutting their own selves off at their feet if they did that.
Yeah. So,
And just remember, when 31, you know, ladies don't follow the career and guidelines, we don't have to tell them they're not, because it catches up with them, you know? So just,
I learned that lesson.
you know, you just smile and nod and love on people. And
Well, I think, you know, if you give the discount once and you tell them that you can give them the discount, like you said, the customer's always going to expect it, and you're never going to be able to get away from it.
that's why
So I think, you know,
that's why I don't give, when I have a customer message me and say, hey, if you have any unused customer specials, will you let me know? I just always smile and nod and say, okay. And then I don't, because I'm not going to let them get a customer special when somebody else had to spend $35 to get it. That's not fair to the other person.
Right.
Now, if I'm doing a fundraiser and it just helps the ministry or the charity, I will announce this is a charity, but we do have some special customer specials, and I'm going to let you get them just this once because it's a charity and they're getting the money. That's the only time I open it up to people. Because I don't want them just waiting around for someone not to use their customer special. So it's going to be the same thing. We want to make sure people respect your business, you know? Well, ladies, thanks for joining me. Love you much. I like the ideas. I'm going to ask about what we're allowed to offer, who we're allowed to offer the 40% off to. And I like that idea of a top 10 do's and don'ts. That's a really fun idea, Susie. And Julie, thanks for getting my brain thinking.
yes, and thank you for some of those ideas. I mean, I think we'll all learn together.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, y'all have a good night.
Yeah, Tammy, I hope you feel better.
Oh, me too. Poor Elizabeth feels the worst.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's struggling.
Ooh. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk to y'all soon. Have
All
a
right,
good
love
one.
you,
Yeah.
ladies.
You did. Bye-bye.
Bye.